I just want to say a huge shout out to E here. If you were like E and you struggle with this, just know you're not alone. I've seen this a lot over my course of playing this game, where people are confused by some mechanics in the game, and this guy's asking about Zenkai buffs and whether they apply to the individual stuff, or does it have to be a yellow fusion warrior character, in this case with Gotenks. And obviously, as we know, yes, that is the case. So anyway, if you were confused by that for whatever reason, there you go. All right, so what is up, everyone, and welcome back. We have some pre-anniversary stuff here, some data mines. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new for more content, as well as clicking the notification bell so you don't miss anything we upload here on the channel. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys like from the data mines we got here, if there's anything you're excited about, etc. And huge shout out to Grazdog here. Follow him on Twitter at Grazdog, as you see. All right, so moving on. So there is a lot of stuff in here. Not exactly everything. Oh, freaking Goku Black. Not exactly everything that we're looking for. We are going to start off with the Gotenks Zenkai. I read through most of it. I think he got a lot better. The first thing I need to see is his stats. Obviously, we're not seeing that here. But the reality is he's not good enough to be anything other than your secondary option for the teams he's going to be on. To be fair, I need to look at the roster for yellow hybrids, but for yellow like Fusion Warrior, obviously he's not going to be anything other than your secondary option. And that's pretty much it. But if you don't have Vegito, I mean, he could be your second option. He could be a really solid character in that case. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what we have here. The main ability, draw the ultimate card, restores health and ki by 50, cancels downgrades and abnormal conditions, and you need 20 counts to use it. So there's not really much happening here, but this is fine. This is the base, like the bare minimum of giving him what he needs in this main ability. Health is a misnomer, like you need that anyway. I figured he would get it anyway, because it's such a cookie cutter main ability for a character with an ultimate. Like, it's nothing, but he didn't have it. He's such an old character. It's just stuff he didn't have. So, that's a really big buff for him conceptually. Moving on, applies the following effects itself when the battle starts. Plus 40% damage can't be canceled. Plus 30% damage for 50 counts can't be canceled. Reduces damage received by 30%. No restriction on that for timer, and that's nice. And then another 50% to ki recovery. So I believe he only had 2 of the 4 there, but nonetheless, though, ki recovery, he has some draw speed, I believe, later in his kit. Yeah, we're gonna see it in a second. So that's nice. So he'll have the ability to kind of get some cards out, but I didn't read his green card, but I don't believe he has access to nullify covers anywhere. If he does, that'd be really nice. But that's the first thing I kind of look at with these older characters. Like, yeah, you have draw speed, but what can you really do with it if everybody's just going to knock you back, unfortunately? But I do like the extra damage there. Remember when we go through this kit that he is a defense type. So the defense and the healing is what we're mainly looking for. Also applies this stuff to him when he enters the battlefield. Minus 10 to the strike arts cost, plus 30% more ki recovery here. Gotta love that Super Saiyan 3 ki recovery. And then also plus 30% vanishing gauge recovery too. Not mad at that. That could be useful. Moving on here, applies the following effects to self when changing cover. Reduce damage by 40% until combo ends, and increase draw speed by 1 level for 20 counts. Also, he restores 30% of damage taken during the cover change up to 30% of his own health. And right here, there's another 50% to strike damage inflicted for 15 counts when activated. So they really want you to throw him in there in a combo, right? He's got 70 so far from what we've seen anyway. He has at least 70% damage cut. He has the main ability heal. He has a heal for some of the damage he takes specifically during a cover change. Doing the cover change gives him strike damage and his draw speed. So they really want you to throw him out there, because when you get that draw speed up, you will be able to, assuming that the combo ends relatively soon anyway, because there are some timed buffs there, like the strike cost down, the ki recovery extra stuff that you get in the previous unique ability. But ideally, you'll be able to kind of throw that, turn that around and get a nice combo off of that, especially when you see the next unique ability that he has, or one of the next ones where he picks up a free card, stuff like that. All right. But again, they want you to throw him into a combo. So how reliable is that defense in a game where it's 99% offense? I'm not really sure. The following effects occur if own remaining health is 50% or below after being hit by an enemy's attack while he's on the battlefield. He gets an extra 20% damage, can't be canceled. And this is where he tries, this is the typical try to forcefully end the combo stuff that they try to give characters, right? So if he gets below 50%, he's gonna reduce enemy's key, seal a slot, and the sealed slot can't be used for 10 counts. That's not bad stuff. Oftentimes the character will also probably just destroy a card. It's not bad stuff, but anytime I see this type of effect, it always makes me think back to the 4-year anniversary of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the transforming one that we got, where, like, I mean, he can transform until he got to that threshold, but when he did, he tried to forcefully end your combo. Anytime I see that, it's just kind of whatever. But anyway, if he gets there, he will get the extra damage too, so that's nice. But again, just characters nowadays just kind of offset this. The ceiling, though, is sneaky strong, because if it was just card destroy, a character like the tag Super Saiyan 3 Goku would just be able to pick it right back up because he gets so much draw speed, right? Or Kid Buu, right? The following effects occur upon landing a strike or a blast card. He gets to draw one free card, activates once, but it does reset when he switches. He gets an extra 10% to own damage inflicted that cannot be canceled, activates 7 times. He didn't have any non-cancelable buffs, and they're adding a decent bit of them in here. Like, they're all over the place. That's really, really nice, especially for a character that is a Super Saiyan 3 that's typically going to be designed in a fashion to have a lot of stuff be timed or fizzle out, whatever the case is. But you really just see that he's such an old character. Anyway, he randomly destroys one enemy card there, which is, you never really know what you're getting. It could be really good. It could just kind of be whatever. But that's when he's using cards, right? So he'll just consistently just destroy their hand. Yeah. Effects occur upon landing a strike or blast. He draws a card, and then he also gets damage up to 7 times, so 70% extra damage inflicted that can't be canceled. He'll randomly destroy one card, so he'll really just destroy their whole hand over and over, I guess, and as long as the combo's going. But again, he has, from what I've seen anyway, no means for nullifying covers, so it might be a short combo. Also, inflicts a downgrade of plus 10% to damage received. So again, if he is able to get a real combo off, and assuming the character is also not immune to debuffs, he's going to be stacking damage debuffs. He'll have draw speed if you got him in a cover change. He'll have key recovery. He'll have extra strike damage from the cover change as well. He himself, again, will have decent amount of damage to begin with. He stacks up to additional 70. Like, you can see the vision. And, like, this would be a super good kit in, like, year 3 Legends. It's just not anything earth-shattering nowadays, right? That's my only real issue. But he's a Zenkai. That's not surprising, right? They haven't been the pinnacle for a couple of years anyway. All right, so the blue card, major damage, plus 50% special move damage inflicted for 3 counts upon activation if enemy is immobilized or heavy immobilized. Okay, cool. Reduces enemy's key by 50, and his green card here restores his own key, shortens sub count by 2 for himself. Okay, I'll take that, especially with a character that's designed to be thrown into those combos. And he will immobilize. So again, you want to have the green and blue. Why doesn't the green just force draw blue one time as well? Like, that wouldn't have been broken. It might get you a kill guaranteed, depending on, like, if they're like below 50%, it probably will get you a kill guaranteed, I guess. But it feels like that still wouldn't be overkill. Anyways, it also inflicts a downgrade of minus or plus 20% damage, and also minus 70% key recovery. So, okay, the green's doing some okay stuff. Zenkai buff is for Yellow Fusion Warrior. I'm sure a lot of people are excited about that. I thought he had a decent chance to be Yellow Majin Buu Saga. He didn't become that. But yeah, Gotenks is kind of what you'd expect. Like, I think you could use him, but he's just not crazy. I don't expect the stats to change too much. Well, they'll change a decent bit because he was so damn old, right? He's not going to be like Jiren, where they didn't really, I don't feel like they really did much. They could have gave Jiren a decent bit. I think Jiren actually has like 300,000 strike attack. Anyway, moving on. We have the Tag Universe Reps. Huge Summon, 1 Sparking guaranteed. Huge Summon collection. So the first thing I want to say is that since 17 is here, he probably will not be on whatever we get for the anniversary. Next, because this is here, there's a decent chance Part 1 has Universe Survival characters. And early indicators would probably be something like Goku and Frieza. Now, the Part 2 is probably going to be Ultra Vegito Blue. I still haven't dropped my prediction video, but these are things that are on the table, and I'm sure a lot of people are probably looking at these and expecting them anyway. So keep that stuff in mind. So we have some other summon banners here. Extreme Thanks, summon with 1 guaranteed Legends limited character. Looks like they're up to the 4th anniversary from what I can see from this. So that's cool. I'm not really mad at that. Anyway, moving on. So we have the Legends Welcome. So, okay, yeah. So these types of things are going to pop up. Yeah, here's a comeback one. I was going to say, these always pop up for anniversaries because these gacha games are at their peak during their anniversaries or their celebrations. Thing about Legends is that their real peak is at the end of the year for the celebration that they have then with Legends Festival. But anniversary is a close second. This is when they expect to get the most players coming, whether they're new or returning. So this is why this is here. So if you are a returning player, you'll have access to this banner. They'll probably give you login tickets as well. And if you are a new player, you'll have this. And there you go. But nothing crazy with either. No character in either of those banners is particularly, you know, even really relevant anymore. Yeah, like maybe Whis. And that's a stretch because you don't see him all that much. Anyway, moving on. So Toshi here. So we did get a, I'll see right here. I guess he's expecting that these characters are popping up because it does seem like they're just part 1, right? Anyway, so he did mention to me that we had data mines in the game for Shallot. Now, I know that everybody is looking for Shallot's forms. We should be getting Shallot to have his forms. They should have full updates across the board, but it doesn't appear that we got that in this. The reason why is because it's probably going to be something that we see as we get the actual story and we can play it and we proceed. They'll probably add it in there. But you know, we'll see what happens because the way that the date was set and stuff, they said that it was coming out today. It appears that probably isn't fully the case. It might just completely unlock, you know, as we proceed with the updated story stages, etc. So that is going to do it right now. Not a ton. It is still pre-anniversary. The anniversary is in, you know, about 2 weeks. So actually, it might be 2 weeks to the day. Is it 2 weeks to the day? No, it's about 10 days. Anyway, so anniversary is right around the corner. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. And let me know what you guys think about Gotenks. Are you going to be coming back if you've been gone for a while, etc. There will probably be other incentives as well. Have an awesome day, guys, and take it easy.